Thanks. Good evening and welcome to Highlands Basketball. I am Kevin Scott, joined alongside with my partner in crime, Jeff Argenziano. How you doing tonight, Jeff? How was your Christmas?
All right, yours?
Mine was quiet with a little 6-year-old running around, but it was really good after that. Tonight, the Somerville Highlanders are coming in, hosting Kip, and what do you got to say about the game, Jeff?
Kevin, this is the 4th annual Highlander Hoop Fest. This is the first round, the first time Kip is in here, the first time Kip is a charter school, first time they are part of the MIA system. They play in the charter school system up until this coming year. So they are in the MIA system. They have a very good coach that we all remember, David White, played for Medford High School, played coach for Medford High School, was an assistant coach at Methuen for a long time with Anthony Faraday, was an assistant with Anthony Faraday at Medford, but then he was the head coach of Medford. So everybody's familiar with his coaching, everybody's familiar with his system. Somerville is very familiar with what he does, and they're not as so familiar with their team. They haven't seen them play yet. However, this is now first round, 4th annual, and Somerville is looking to advance to the championship
So
game.
now you're saying that Kip is undefeated?
Kip is undefeated. Somerville is 1-2.
Unbelievable. They have such a small team. Hopefully the Highlanders can take advantage of that.
Yeah, they're not that deep, so Somerville's looking to run them, use their depth. Somerville's got a few injuries to some players right now. Lewis is out with a knee, so there are a couple players in their rotation that have a couple nagging injuries, and they're hurt. But look at this, 1-2 is Somerville. They're looking to advance to the championship game of the Highlander Hoop Fest for the 3rd time in 4 years. Malden Catholic is already defeated at the buzzer Arlington, so Malden Catholic is back in the championship game after being gone for 1 year. So Somerville's looking to get to the championship game for the 3rd time in 4 years. Malden Catholic is looking to defend the title that they won 2 years ago versus Somerville. But now we're going to go to Mr. Dan Curran for the starting five.
Matchup features the Kip Academy Panthers and your Somerville Highlanders. Somerville leads the way in assuring sporting events are safe and enthusiastic. Give honor and respect to student athletes, coaches, officials, and families and fans by appreciating outstanding plays by all teams and athletes, supporting decisions made by coaches and officials, showing you are a role model on the court and in the stands, displaying appropriate behavior at all times in the stands, using only positive language and gestures, removing your hat and remaining standing for the entire national anthem, entering and exit the bleacher area safely. Not doing your part to assure Somerville athletic events are a safe and positive experience will result in being told to leave and being banned from future local sporting events. Somerville High School is a smoke and vape-free facility. Use of these products on school grounds will result in ejection from the contest. In case of an emergency, please find your nearest Somerville game staff member wearing a red jacket. They'll be directing you to the best possible exit. Now time for the starting lineups. First from the guests from the Kip Academy Panthers. Number 2, Wallace Reed. Number 3, Winfred Sanchez. Number 10, Andrew Pilati. Number 13, Olga Berry. And number 33, Dave Felix. Ladies and gentlemen, now it's time for your Somerville Highlanders. Number 4, Jakari Ross. Number 13, Marcos Montel. Number 21, Jelani Hale. Number 5, Jim McEwen. And number 35, Sam Pienso. At this time, ladies and gentlemen, we ask you to please rise and remove your hats while Jemima Joseph sings our national anthem.
Hey. the national anthem, Jeff. And let's get the starting lineups, please.
For Kip, Reed, Sanchez, Puati, Barry, and Filias. For Somerville, your mainstays, Jakari, McEwing, Marcos, Hale, and Sam. Somerville comes in with a 1-2 record in the Highlander Hoop Fest, the 4th annual. So far in the first round, they are 2-1, consolation round, which they were forced to play in last year. They're 1-0. Championship game, they're 1-1. And overall, in the Highlander Hoop Fest, they are 4-2. So last year, Somerville beat Malden Catholic soundly, 69-49 in the consolation game. Franklin ended up winning the entire tournament against Arlington. So your champions so far in the 4 years are Somerville in 16, and Malden Catholic in 17, and Franklin in 18. So we'll see who wins in the 19 season.
And the ball is up. And Kip gains control of it, wins possession, and then oh no, they missed it. Big board by Sam.
Straight in for 2, Kevin. Aggressive already, you'll see. High action, high octane. Almost went in.
Well, they need to be. I mean, they're a bigger team than Kip is.
Well, it's a college preparatory school as well. It's a charter school, so remember, these guys are very, very intelligent. They play a very smart game. David White runs a number of plays, so you got to be aware. Somerville's got to be aware of all the movement that's going to be thrown at them this entire game.
Where is Kip located?
This version's in Lynn.
Kip gets the first 2.
Well, there's a campus in Boston and Lynn.
Okay. Wallace Reed with the basket.
And for all you at home, first time out, I will tell you what Kip stands for.
I was just going to ask you.
Personally, I would have just done 1P.
Oh, from way downtown, McEwen Kent bricks it. Sam over the back, no call. Nice box out.
Great.
Oh, but he throws it away.
No change of possession. All right, see, you will call that change of possession.
No,
Number 33 did have the possession the whole time.
And they reset the clock.
Sam's going to have his work cut out for him today, Kevin.
I mean, he's bigger than number 33, Dave Elias. Filias.
It's just the action. They
But
really
he's-
only have 5 players. They really only have 4 players in uniform on the bench.
I mean, but with the way that the Highlanders play, I mean, if they run the ball, they're going to get tired. Kip's going to get tired later in the game to be able to run all over him.
Fouls
Hopefully.
on Jakari Ross's first team's first. Your officials tonight are Brandon McCarthy. He's the one who just made that call, and Mike Muchmore, who's under the basket in the painted area. Championship round will be on the 28th of December at 7 p.m. Malden Catholic has already booked themselves in there. If Somerville loses, their game is at 3 o'clock. Or whoever loses, the game is at 3 o'clock on Friday.
Is that right?
Yep.
Let's see what happens.
No public address announcer. I challenge anybody from the crowd to just go over there and grab the mic.
Nice move. Nice pass down to Sam. Sam goes up strong. He gets hat.
Basket counts and a
Wait.
foul by Sam. And it was basically the player who just fell over.
I kind of hate that call. Like,
I do, too.
on all levels. Like, it's not his fault he fell on the ground. And just because Sam went up
No, it's not
and
his
he falls on him, it's not the defensive player's fault. But
foul is on 13. Barry, his first team's first.
the Highlanders are down by 1 point. Kip bringing the ball up the court.
Casey Kazuba doing the scoreboard tonight, so let's all bear with her.
Good D by Jakari. Oh, ugly shot. Ball's tipped out. Nice outlet. Jakari goes up with the left hand, can't finish. Big rebound by Kip. Oh, Sam with the steal for 2. Puts the Highlanders up by 1 point, Jeff.
Sanchez got the defensive board, then the turnover. Sam got the steal. Sam's playing at a very high level already tonight, Kevin.
Travel, thank you. He's serious.
Yeah. Talking about playing at a high level is Marcos.
Marcos almost.
Double figures in every game.
Oh, a nice. There you go.
Jelani Hale wide open, and David
I'm gonna
White.
get a quick timeout by Kip. Kip, K-I-P-P. Jeff, what does Kip mean?
KIPP stands for Knowledge is Power Program. So I don't know if you really needed the program.
Why
I don't know
not?
if you really needed the program, but we have Knowledge is Power. Program is part of the charter school system. There is campuses all over the country.
Is that
And
right?
One of them
So
is
it's like a
in-
Montessori type
yeah,
of thing?
one of them is
Okay.
Boston, one of them is in Lynn. For those of you that remember, have to listen to Brian Harris. He is a coach of Prospect Hill Academy in the charter school system. And the first introduction I had to KIPP Academy was the girls program is very dominant and basically beat Brian Harris in almost every championship final
Is that right?
he played in for the last couple of years. The year that KIPP got knocked out, Brian Harris won the tournament. So
Well, hopefully, in a few years, my daughter Kenzie will be able to play with. Well, Brian's doing the girls, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if you want that.
I don't know. But she loves Richie. At the Y. So hey, we'll see. Hopefully, she loves the family.
Well, you know, Richie's a good guy.
He
Richie
is.
will keep her busy, you know, and she won't be able to screw around. Richie there. He'll put her in the, he'll lay down the law with her. So that's where she's gonna go, Prospect Hill Academy?
She's already there now.
Oh, all right.
She's been there for the past
I
few
know, but
years.
for high school.
Well, you never know.
Right.
She might keep going through. She's only in the first
I
grade. Jeff.
expect her to be a Lady Highlander. Alley-oop. Sam read that
Marcos
completely.
with this steal, little hesitation, finds McEwen. McEwen over to Marcos. Marcos to Jakari. They're going way away from the basket. Jim picks up his dribble. Oh, got away with a double dribble, I thought. But Sam with a big basket for two.
Sam already with 6 quick points.
Jelani with a nice pass into Sam. Got to switch, guys. Little raindrop, can't finish. Sam with the big board.
Nine to 4 lead for someone.
Marcos crosses over, doesn't have anything. Throws it away. Telegraph that pass, you can't do that. Oh, big block by Jim.
Incredible defensive play by Jimmy to get all the way back on that play.
Marcos cutting through, doesn't have anything. Jelani to Jakari. Jakari dumps it down to Jim. Jim gets his shot
gets
blocked off the glass.
And gets a payback. Wallace Reed.
Ugly shot. Marcos with the rebound. No numbers, Highlanders up by 5.
Momo gonna check in next dead ball, Muhammad.
The lights went off in the backcourt, Jeff.
Yeah.
I know how much you hate that. Skip pass over to Jimmy. Jimmy thinks about it from way downtown. Nothing. Big board by Jakari. Goes up strong for 2. And the basket. Count that bad boy.
Great vertical leap for Jakari, jumping over the defender, gets that board, put back. Jimmy gets a big hand from the bench.
Coming into the game for the Highlanders, number 22, Muhammad. Can't finish. But there's Sam with the offensive board, put back for 2. They have no answer for Sam, Jeff.
No answer whatsoever. 3 rebounds for Sam. 9 points for Sam.
Cut him off, Muhammad. There you go. Don't foul him. He was out of control.
Foul will be on Jakari, so that will be his second. So he's coming out.
Early player of the game right now has got to be Sam, Jeff. They have no answer for him.
No.
He's bigger than everybody else on the court.
And that's what they're
He's
bringing in.
active.
Some muscle right now, number 23. Vincent is about to check into the game.
Would that be Jadon?
Yeah. And we have Maillard Joseph, who getting his first action at home, played on the road against Revere. Maillard is coming in, had an incredible football season. Maillard is in for Jakari, so we're going big, Kevin.
As big as they can get.
Yeah.
Everybody's still smaller than Sam. Oh, Brickett. Are you serious? That went
Bounced in somehow.
Highlanders.
It bounced in. Again, Luis Montina is out, and Josh Santos is out for Somerville. Two guys not in uniform tonight. Or in uniform but not playing.
Marcos with a little hesitation. Dumps it down to Sam. Zero answer.
Dish to Sam, give the assist to Marcos.
It's up. And Sam's going to have 30 points before this game's
he's
over.
pumped up. Just was yelling down the whole way down the court. Push off.
Oh, that's a good call, though.
Yeah. And of course, there's a number one in the game, and we don't have a number one on our roster. And we don't have a PA announcer. So we're going to write a number one and have him get his name at halftime.
No baseline.
Another foul on Muhammad.
Another, yep. He just throwing his body into him. That's the second time he did it since he's been in. 2 quick fouls from Muhammad.
So now he's going to have to put probably Jake is coming in for some muscle. Jake is number 23. He's checking in. Muhammad leaves. So now your 2 guards, Kevin.
Yep.
Jake and Muhammad are both out with 2 fouls. They're going to have to sit for a long time. Now your primary ball handler will be Marcos. For 3.
Ugh, that's ugly. But no boxing out. Oh, he dribbled the ball out of bounds. Highlanders ball.
So Wallace Reed gets the offensive foul, offensive board. Then he dribbles the ball out of bounds.
Marcos gets double teamed. They're trying to get the ball. But no, the defense is terrible.
Dribbles right through it. Myard.
Gets it. Woo! Nice up and under for 2, Jeff. 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. The Highlanders are up by 11. Between the guard play from Marcos and the big shot and the activity from Sam, Kip has no answer. Another board.
No answer for Jelani either.
Yeah. Quick outlet. Marcos almost threw it away. Woo! Little raindrop for 2.
Can you afford
Coach
to
White's
take
going to
another
call a timeout.
Matt?
19-6 with 1:30 to go in the first quarter.
So Kip last year was in the Massachusetts Charter School Association Championship game, 2018. And Puadi and Abdul Barry were both on that roster for that championship team. They are the Panthers. They are part now of the Commonwealth Athletic Conference. The Commonwealth Athletic Conference consists of Neshoba Valley Tech, Presentation of Mary, Minutemen Tech, and Fellowship Christian for the small division. For the large is Chelsea, Essex, Aggie, Greater Lawrence, Voke, Greater Lowell Voke, Lynn Tech, Mystic Valley, Northeast Charter School, Northeast Regional, Shawshing Tech, and Whittier Tech. So that's basically all the tech schools
Gotcha.
are there in the large. And they will play in the Division 4 North when they get into the tournament. They already have 5 wins, so they will most likely definitely be in the tournament. And that's David White. He's their 3rd coach in the last couple of years. He played at Springfield College. He played for Medford when they went to the Garden back when Tom Reiser was the head coach. He was assistant coach at Medford and Methuen along with Faraday, and then he was also the head coach at Methuen when Salim hit that 3-pointer when Somerville was forced to play in Cambridge.
Right.
That year when Antonelli needed that win to get to the tournament. David White was the head coach that year. That was 15.
Good D by Sam. Sam deflects it. Oh, again. Oh, couldn't finish, but Sam was there to clean up the board, Jeff.
4 rebounds now for Sam. He will go to the line for 2. 1 minute and 8 seconds left to go in the first quarter.
Milliard was all smiles and everything. I would be heated if I missed that wide open layup.
First foul on Filias. Sam misses the first. It's great to see Mr. O'Donnell back on the scorebook.
Sam knocks down the second. One minute to go. Highlanders up 20-6. Skip pass over in the corner from way downtown. Bricks it. Big boy by Sam again. Highlanders looking to push it. They don't have any numbers. Off the glass for two.
There's no stopping Myard either, Kevin. He's got 6. Leaves his feet in
I
for
know.
a pass, Kevin. It goes
And
almost
he floats it too.
shooting it, yeah. Very dangerous.
Ooh, big hard pick on Marcos.
Straight down the middle.
Can't finish. Rebound. Highlanders looking to push it. Shot clock is turned off. 17 seconds now.
First rebound for Jake. Oh, flat for Marcos. He'll take you all the way to the basket.
Pulls up. Bricks it off the glass.
Rebound.
Two. Gotta shoot it. Nope.
Jake wanted the charge.
Yeah. We're gonna get it though. So at the end of the first quarter, Somerville 22, Kip 6.
So this is the 19th annual Highlander Hoop Fest for the girls' side, and this is the 4th annual for the boys' side. Girls' side, it will be the Claire Murphy Memorial Tournament Trophy. Head coach from Fontbonne Academy has won the most Highlander Hoop Fest championships in history. However, Fontbonne is no longer part of the tournament. On the boys' side, the first year, 2015-16, Somerville beat Hampshire Regional by about 60 points in the first round, and then won in overtime the championship game against Burke in December 2015. Championship for the first annual went to Somerville, and I believe the MVP was Craig. And McEwen hit a bunch of free throws. Not McEwen, McCune. Matt McCune hit a bunch of free throws in overtime to seal the win. Second year, 2016, Somerville beat Danvers in the first round and then lost to Jimmy McCune, who's over our shoulder in the crowd, by 7 points in the championship game. And then last year, Somerville lost in overtime to Arlington as Tyler Whitney-Sydney traveled, but they allowed his three-pointer to count at the buzzer, and they went into overtime and Somerville lost, and then beat Marlton Catholic in the consolation round, and Franklin beat Arlington at the buzzer for the championship. So your champions so far are Somerville, Marlton Catholic, and Franklin. Let's see who wins in 2018-19.
Kip is coming out in a 2-3 zone, and it actually works right off the first possession.
Steal right away.
Whoa, Sam almost blocked it.
Going by number 3.
Yes.
Sanchez with the 2.
So Kip is coming out in a 2-3 zone now, Jeff, and they're extending the wingman. They're really extending them out.
David White is up in anger here on the sidelines, pumping up his squad.
It's interesting how they have the man down on a, McEwen can't finish. Ball's tipped out of bounds.
Well,
Kick
they're
ball.
now protecting they're sagging one to always cover where Sam's activity has been. Most points Sam's ever had in a quarter. 12 points for Sam.
But they're also the guy on the bottom is really extending up to the wing, like high up to the wing.
Well, they got to get out to the shooters too. They're
Yeah.
well aware of what McEwen and Marcos can do. Another time, I believe they stop leaving your feet.
Oh,
in the
that
basket.
shot's ugly.
Yeah, it's very bad. Jake with the board.
Marcos looking to push it. A little hesitation, doesn't have anything. Resending it. Oh, nice pass. There you go.
Sam scores again. There's no stopping Sam.
I know. Jake was like, yo, you know what? This is feed Sam. No one can stop him.
Yeah, but Jake shouldn't be so unselfish there. He should go in for
No,
the
but I
layup.
mean, I thought that was a smart play.
The uniforms actually kind of look like Burke.
Sam got too excited. But Sam
Block.
cleaned up his own mistake. He grabbed the rebound and threw it right to Marcos right off his face. Marcos wasn't even waiting, ready for it.
Nothing can affect Marcos. Marcos wants it back.
Brings it into the lane, dumps it down to Jelani. Jelani up. Is that Jelani? Yeah.
Myard.
Myard.
Rebound there for Barry. Fast moving half, Kevin.
Good D. Oh, that's a tough shot, though.
Who hit that? 13?
I believe so, yeah.
Owen Thompson's going to come in. Jelani's coming in next dead ball.
Coach White is shaking his head.
Sam.
A little bit too hard.
Coming back in 2 and 23. That's Vincent and Reed. 2 timeouts taken by Kip.
On the floor for the Highlanders right now is Mayard, Jimmy. What do we got?
Got Owen Thompson.
Owen Thompson just came in. Marcos.
So basically 5 minutes ago, he's keeping Jakari and Muhammad out to the second half. But his only other ball handler is Leslie.
Way downtown. Ugh.
Myard.
How these guys 5-0?
Well, you play Presentation to Mary. That has about 50 kids in the school.
Nice skip pass to Owen. Owen up to Marcos. Allen's just moving the ball around the perimeter. Marcos from way downtown. No. Big board by Jimmy. Oh, Owen, sorry. Big board by Owen Thompson. They got to step out. There you go, Owen.
Myard almost had it. Jeez. That was deep.
Do these kids really think they can shoot? Marcos looking to push it. Cut. Nice. Nice.
Great jump stop by number 21, Jelani Hale. And David White wants another timeout. Woo. Only has 2 left for the rest of the game.
For the rest of the game, I know. Like, it's not like this is gonna get away, but they
so
could
last
get away.
year in the Hoop Fest in the first round against Arlington, Somerville lost 73-65 in overtime. In that game, Gascoigne had 23 and Black had 24 for Arlington. They are both gone now. So Lucas had 17, Jimmy had, Tyler had 17, Gio had 9, John Carlton had 10, and McEwen had 12. Gio, Tyler, they're all behind us in the crowd. And in the consolation game against Malden Catholic, Somerville won 69-49. In that game, Tyler had 19, Lucas 15, John Carlton 11, Jimmy had 9, Gio had 7, Myard had 2, Momo had 2, and Patrick Barton had 2. Somerville won 10 for 16 from the free throw line. McDonald had 19 from Malden Catholic. Got to check out the Malden Catholic roster to see if any of those players are back. Rios had 9. So we'll see if any of those guys are back this year. Didn't get a chance to see them. Was in the locker room before the game. Listen to Coach Antelli talk about his plans for this game. He was actually very nervous, Kevin. He was nervous about the patience and the amount. He's going to put the ball down and start to count. Patience and the ability of this team to run effectively through all their offensive sets. So far, we haven't seen much of that.
No, not at all. And then the guys who are shooting the threes actually have no jump shot whatsoever. Nice defense. What's up with number 3 in his shorts? He keeps rolling them up.
They all do that now. There's actually one of the things is against that. I'll read that one of the timeouts.
How's that why is that against the rules? Ooh, Marcos almost took his money.
Basket counts and a foul.
Number 3, Winfred Sanchez with the basket and the foul. With a foul and the basket.
Sanchez.
His shorts pulled up. Why don't you just buy some short shorts?
Well, that's what it's going to come to.
If they want to go back old school, I mean, everything comes back. Styles come back.
But I stay with my Air Force Ones, Kevin.
that right?
Yep. Still wearing them as we speak. You know how many extra pairs I have just waiting?
No, I do not.
Maybe 7?
Why? Because you think they're going to go out of...
I think so. I bet they'll go off the market.
No.
Oh, easy. That's got to hurt.
Yeah. So they're going to say that he's not going up? Okay.
I don't think so.
It's crazy that the Highland... Oh, nice. Oh, Marcos got his money taken.
.23, Vincent scores. Marcos with the turnover.
Yeah. And Marcos can go by any of these kids. I don't know what...
Jelani's got it wide open.
Oh, Jelani dunked that. Can he dunk?
He can.
Oh, yeah, put that bad boy down.
Got to get Sam to send one down at some point this season. 3 minutes left in this half.
Gotta stop it. Oh,
Another foul.
that was a little tiki-tack foul.
Fouls on number 11. Or 1? No. 2? Sam's coming back in. Probably 10. 21? Number 2 going to line, Wallace Reed. Looking to make it 17.
Knocks the first one down.
The uniforms kind of look like Burke.
I like the uniform. They're cool looking.
But it doesn't say Kip on the uniform. Owen with the
I was
rebound.
gonna,
No, what's
that was
the
something I
cap?
was going. What's the LC for? So KIP stands for what again?
No, it's just power program.
Knowledge is power. Oh yeah. What does KLC? KALC.
I have to ask. .230 left to go in this half. Marco's still controlling the offense for this team. Oh, wide
there
open.
you go.
Beautiful. Look.
Beautiful basketball right there, Jeff. Pretty basketball.
The great hands by Sam to catch that ball in the air. At the same time, Jimmy cutting to the basket.
Put the Highlanders up by 16. With just over 2 minutes to go from way downtown. Bricks. Jimmy, quick outlet to Jelani. Oh,
Myard
oh, he got. I keep getting them. Sorry, I keep getting the names mixed up.
gets his own offensive board. 33 got the board, so Myard missed 2 on that. Slaps the backboard, should be a technical foul.
Ooh, and Sam twisted his ankle.
Yeah, slapping the backboard.
And
But
and
Myard got 2 offensive boards. Antilli wants a timeout with that injury.
And there goes that 30-point game I thought he was going to have, Jeff.
So Kevin, situation here. During situation 9 in the officials' manual, during warm-ups, the officials noticed that some players have rolled the waistband on their shorts. What action should be taken by the officials, if any, at this time? The ruling says during the warm-up period, the referee should notify the coach of infractions and ask that they be corrected immediately. If those corrections are not made and players attempt to enter the game with rolled waistbands, those players should not be allowed to enter the game prior to correcting the issue. If not, the players in the game that have rolled waistbands shall be directed to leave the game and may not re-enter until the next opportunity to substitute. However, there's no penalty involved. The game shall not be held up to allow for this correction. So you start rolling up your shorts, you're supposed to be asked to leave the game. That is the rule interpretations for 18-19 this season.
Well, they were talking about which I don't understand why that's an issue.
Oh, you're not wearing your uniform properly.
What happens if they like short shorts?
Your shorts aren't designed to be rolled. That's,
I don't know.
That's situation 9. We have 9 other situations to read through as the year goes on.
Ooh.
And we'll see if anybody else can get the correct answer and the correct interpretation.
Should do a multiple choice question.
Well, I could. Myard.
There you go.
8 points for Meyer off the bench. He'll be starting before the season's in, Kevin.
I can see that.
A lot of people running around.
Yeah, like this is like
For 3.
first time.
Oh, and Thompson just cleaning house.
Big board by Owen.
3
Skip that.
rebounds. Myers just
Myers
finishing.
going up. Can't finish. Rebounded by Kip, but it's going to go out of bounds. Still Highlanders ball with
So
1
we
minute
have
to go in the half, Jeff.
Set up this guy, Vincent, 23. Meyer wants 3. Jelani! Just gets too crazy.
He
Kevin.
got stripped. It's going to be going out of bounds.
Jelani Hale with the offensive board. That's 3 rebounds for Jelani. And he gets knocked out of bounds. Oh, stopping Owen Thompson.
Oh, that
Gets
should have
fouled.
been a travel.
And he got fouled. Number 15 with the carry there, much more. 15 is Ricky. Ricky all the way.
Travel.
Ricky gets called for the travel, give Ricky the turnover.
I was going to say, if they're going to give him that, that was almost like James Harden-ish. Do you see that travel? Oof. Oh, my God.
How about last night they called a lane violation on Brooklyn in the Brooklyn game?
That was
At the end of
legit.
the game.
I mean, that was a good call, though.
I mean, yeah, it was a good call, but they never call, you never call it any other time.
Right.
You call lane violation in the NBA every single free throw.
Marcos gets to Jimmy. Jimmy from way downtown.
Jimmy's eventually going to knock one of those down, Kevin. Almost tipped in. Number 1 was using Owen's shoulder as a elevator. All the way in for 2. Owen, another
Owen
rebound.
the rebound. Owen looking to push. Finds Myriad. Oh, he gets his shot blocked. And at the half, Highlanders 34, Kip 18. You're watching Highlanders basketball on Educational on Channel 15.
And we're back, Kevin, going over the scores at halftime. We got 2 points for Vincent, 4 points for Andrew, 5 points for Sanchez, and 5 points for Reed. Lucas in the house. First sum of over a total of 18, nobody in foul trouble. 2 points for Jakari, 2 points for McEwing, 2 points for Owen Thompson, 6 points for Jelani, 8 points for Maillard, and leading the way, 14 points for Sam. Foul trouble, you have your 2 guards, Jakari and Muhammad, for a total of 34 points. And it's hilarious, Kevin, how many people come in at halftime?
This is free.
Yes. See if Antonelli brings out the same starting 5 and brings his guards
I'm
back.
sure he's going to.
Same thing, I'm gonna step back and bounce.
I'd love to hear what Coach White has to say to his team about what's going on in the first half.
McEwing just slapping 5 with everybody that walks by. Yeah, so these guys beat Presentation and Mary twice. They killed Neshoba. They beat Charlestown Fellowship Christian 70-16, Kevin.
Oh, from way downtown, short. I haven't seen one player from Kip hit an outside jump shot this game. Not even a mid-range jump shot. Actually, I could say the same thing about the Highlanders in this game.
Yeah, McEwing's been off.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to get him back on track.
Throws it away.
Going in for the break.
Nice lefty.
But these guys are dangerous, Kevin, to run off a bunch of points. So number 1, Kevin, is Roberts on your roster.
Number
On the-
5.
For Kip.
Yep.
So 2
But he-
scored there.
But he didn't start.
No, but he's number 1. He's the guy wearing number 1.
Oh, you mean? I think you meant the
turnover.
number 1 option. Oh, Marcos almost got his money taken again.
Shot clock
Splits
is
the
down.
defense, dumps it down.
Oh, they collide. 3. Oh, he's hurt, Kevin.
He's all right.
Yeah, Marcos
He's all
collided right into number 3.
So number 5 is number 1.
Number 5 is 1.
4 seconds on the shot clock. Throws it away.
Turnover.
Oh, they call.
Blocking foul on him.
Gonna call a foul on Marcos, I believe. Yeah. I disagree with that.
So do I.
Look at this. I don't know. The way
Three
that-
more.
Nope.
As I say, Kevin, eventually one is going to go in.
Yeah. If I was the Highlanders, I'd play zone on them all day.
So would I. Zipper is coming in for Antonelli.
Marcos showing his handle. Jimmy kicks it out to Marcos, waiting for a pick from Sam. Sam rolls, doesn't have anything. Up to Jimmy at the top of the key. Under 10 seconds on the shot clock. Jim gets it stripped away, and they're gonna call it jump ball.
Should have been a foul on Jimmy.
I thought it was gonna be a foul on Jimmy too.
Jimmy lost the ball. He called a jump ball, and Jimmy didn't even have possession.
The possession arrow is going. Did they already change it? They must
Yeah,
have.
they changed it before the ball was inbounded.
So
It's a
I-
no-no.
Right? Marcos pulls up for the jumper, bricks it. Oh,
A lot of extracurriculars going on right now, Kevin, in this game, and they got to be careful
Sam
because Somerville's
and
in
number
foul.
35 are talking.
Yeah, but Somerville's in foul trouble, so you don't want the Sam pointing 17 rows up at somebody. And 35's talking right back at him.
Yeah, 33.
So, I thought they're going to erase this lead quickly, Kevin, if Somerville's not careful.
Oh, stripped out of.
He lost it on his own.
Sam tips it. Oh, still gonna be Kip's ball. 34-20. You can tell that Kip is definitely coming out with more intensity, but
Oh, yeah, definitely.
we'll see how long that lasts. Yeah. There you go. That's the first mid-range jumper they've hit all
That
game.
10?
Number 10 hit that, Jeff.
It would be nice if we had a PA announcer. Anybody from the crowd, just please go over there.
If people are in the crowd, Jeff, I don't think they're listening to us.
They could be logging in and listening to us. They can watch us on their phone
Why would they do that?
because they want to listen to you. People tune in to see you.
No, I don't think so, Jeff.
Sam with the board.
Jimmy,
Shamim on the house.
so it's a slow motion.
Offensive
Put back.
rebound by Sam. That's 16. Timeout Somerville.
Timeout by Coach Antonelli.
So both teams, Antonelli has 3 left, and these guys have 2. So first game of the year was Lynn Classical here, but what you guys didn't see was at Lynn English, one of the bigger losses in Antonelli's career. Somerville lost 77-44. Jelani had 6, Jimmy had 6, Marcos had 10. But the big win, first win of the year, came at Revere 63-36. In that game, Marcos had 18. He had 3 threes. Jelani had 7. Jimmy had 9. Myers had 4, his first 4 points of the season. Muhammad had 3. Jake had 2. Sam had 4. Somerville's 11 for 19 from the line. So Somerville is now 1-2. They're looking to go even their record to 2-2 right now. This game does count. Next time out, I'm going to read something to everybody to show that the MIA does actually listen to me.
To you, Jeff Argenziano?
Yes. When Malillo used to get upset, Kevin, and he would feel somebody would challenge him, he'd go up to me and go like this to you. So that people, the MIA finally listened to me.
Okay.
So I'll read that to everybody
would
at,
love-
at the end of the quarter. Stay tuned. This is for you there, Chris Johansson. You're just sitting home on your chair doing nothing. Why don't you come down here and do the PA for us?
Good defense by the Highlanders. Oh, big block.
Oh, Jelani. They call foul on him. McEwen's seen enough. She doesn't want to stick around with her brother.
And Coach-
Shooting performance.
Coach West looking to press now.
Oh.
They switch on the pick.
No stopping Marcos. Marcos, oh! Blocking foul.
Oh, are you
you're
serious?
calling an offensive foul there much
How
more.
is that?
Oh, Mike.
How is that possible?
I don't even think he
'Cause he
made
was-
contact with him.
Because he was passing a.
Well, it's 36-22,
I
as
would
they
love
say.
to see that replay.
Oh, Ed McNamara is the best replay technician east of the Mississippi. For 3.
No.
What a great
Big
rebound.
board.
Oh, there's Marcos.
Nice board by Marcos.
Easy. How does that light go off when there's people under there moving? Here's your replay.
Nah, close.
Well, their legs kind of got caught up.
Yeah.
Oh, McEwen's coming
That should have
back.
been like a no call.
McEwen's back to watch your brother shoot. Dan Curran wearing a hat for some reason. Your mainstays. Hey, O'Donnell got engaged. O'Donnell, Ricardo's engaged. Hey, this whole staff's gonna be married pretty soon.
What are we doing?
I don't think Comac's married.
What are we doing with ourselves, Jeff? I'm actually fine right now.
If you say so. You've had many opportunities.
Yeah.
You're not gonna fall victim like these guys did. You don't want to deal with what Mark has to deal with every night. You know, he's now in charge. He's like coaching some hockey team now.
Wait, Mark?
Hey, he told me something before about some hockey team. All the way for 2.
Wait, Coach Antonelli?
Yeah, his kids play hockey.
So he's in charge. As if he doesn't have enough going on in his life.
Oh,
nice
slips
split.
through. Foul.
What, you see the push in the back? How did you miss that?
Antonelli is all over Mike on that one. Definitely a push.
And it's
to
not
the
like
back.
the zebra was out of position for that. It was right in front of him.
Game's getting physical.
Oh!
Number 10. Andrew with the block. Remember when Malillo found out that his oldest son was playing hockey? He was like in tears. You know, basketball was his life. You know? So Kenzie, when she wants to be a karate black
she's doing-
belt,
She's doing well with
she
karate.
may not want to play basketball.
She says that she does want to play
You
basketball.
don't want her dealing with Brian Harris. I don't even like to deal with Brian Harris. What's Mike's issue now? Shot clock? Oh, he wants it at 3 seconds. David White does not happy about that whatsoever. He thinks it should be lower. But Sam's open in the paint.
Oh!
Basket counts and a foul.
Nice play. That's a highlight play of the year right there.
And they read that perfectly, Kevin. The defense. Kevin White David White knows he read it perfectly. He just couldn't stop the overpowering of Sam.
but he's complaining about the extra time on the clock.
Yeah, that's what
that
he's
still
doing.
didn't even take more than 3 seconds, so it didn't take more than 2 seconds.
Both our coaches are having an issue.
Oh,
right
he
now.
can't convert the three-point
Rebound
play.
number
there,
10.
Sam.
All the way down the middle. Over the back, no call.
Oh,
Shikari out of bounds. Nobody ended up with a rebound there. Nobody
No.
cleanly ended up with a rebound.
the player from Chip, I can't remember what number it was, but he was too busy trying to slap the backboard and make the layup. That's why he missed it.
Oh, running the flex. Here we go. Oh, he takes a shot.
Oh,
Like you
there's
said,
the first outside
and
jump
eventually
shot.
one's going to go in. 9 points now. Kevin, it's only an 11-point game. Someone's got to be careful here and be patient. Out of bounds.
But they have a lot of
Muhammad.
careless turnovers, and they're not as intense as the first half.
So you give that to Muhammad, right? It went off his hands out of bounds?
Yeah. I mean, he definitely should have caught that.
Yeah.
Like, that would have been a drop in the NFL. You don't blame the QB for that.
Hey, your buddy Brady's got a torn MCL or ACL. I would say it's an MCL.
Why would you say that?
He did it on the.
No,
he
you
did it
mean
on
he
the-
already did it.
Yeah, he did it on the Tennessee.
I
Tennessee
agree.
trick play.
Yep.
Another jumper. They're getting hot, Kevin.
They're getting hot.
Until he wasted that timeout earlier. Jake's coming back in to stabilize his defense. Myers in now to stabilize the offense.
I don't get Marco. Why isn't Marcos out there?
He's getting some rest.
Oh, where's the... Whoa.
You got a whole quarter of Marcos.
Oh, big block by Jimmy.
Jimmy with the 2 blocks today. For 3 more.
Big. Blocks out.
Jakari with the board.
Muhammad, nice heads. Finds Sam down low. Sam can't pick up the loose ball.
Oh, not good.
Don't
Why'd you call a timeout? If I was David White, I'd be so upset about that.
But
now you only have one timeout
But
left.
that's not their fault.
I know.
Coach White called like 3 timeouts in the first half.
I know. But if you know,
One was really inexplicable.
if you're leaving right now, you say to him, leaving this timeout, guys, okay, it doesn't matter. Take the turnover. We only have 1 timeout the rest of the game.
Right.
Antonelli has 3.
But I still blame Coach White for that.
No.
And now they have it under 10 points, so still got a ball game here, boys and girls, ladies
One
and
of the
gentlemen.
proposed rule changes, and this would have helped Taylor Casey when she hurt her knee. Proposal. A licensed physician, licensed athletic trainer, or certified EMT must be in attendance on duty for all varsity games. This one they want to add to lacrosse games. It's strongly recommended that such medical coverage, emergency transport system be in place for all games. The medical person shall be responsible for both teams unless the team has its own medical coverage. His or her judgment will be the final in regard to the condition of play. So what happened was this is a rule change.
Yep.
They want to have sports medicine committee. They're specifically talking about lacrosse. But right now, Michelle Kelly was here. Do you see her? Sam rolled his ankle.
So where'd she go?
Curran is an EMT himself. But Taylor Casey hurt her knee in the last girls' game, Kevin, here.
Yep.
She was on the ground for about 7 minutes. They finally waited for the EMTs to come.
Like real
Then
EMTs?
they gave, real EMTs because Michelle Kelly was at the hockey game. So they didn't even have a wheelchair. They came out with a rolling chair from the office. Put her in that. So that's the whole thing. It's like you must have somebody on staff, but then how many people can you staff?
Right.
You can't hire a whole ambulance company to be here. Imagine how many games are going on today.
Oh,
Turnover, Jakari, Marcos with a foul.
it should have been a foul. Ball's gonna be out of bounds.
Just imagine how many games are today. You can't have an EMT at every single game. You know how many ambulances that is?
It's a lot. Oh, do you know how much it is for an ambulance?
Don't tell me. I had to do that back in Maine.
Yeah, I don't care if my arm is cut off. Put me in a
Turnover,
car or
Meyer.
something. Put me in an Uber. Don't put me in an ambulance.
There's a question for you. I'll ask that next dead ball. Rebound number 2 just standing around. 40 seconds left. It's a 7-point game, Kevin.
You know what's so funny? The Highlanders only scored 4 points in this half, in this quarter. Let it be 6? No.
Nobody's stopping Wallace Reed. 25 seconds to go. All the way down is number 3, Sanchez.
And we both spoke too soon, Jeff. We were like, how are they 5-0? This is how they're 5-0. They're hustling, they're coming back.
Very intelligent players, too, Kevin.
Yep. You said that before the game started.
That's one thing Kenzie's got to be careful, Kevin. Brian Harris will tell you and his team at Prospect Hill, if you have lower than a B, every week you get your grades.
Yep.
If you have a lower than a B, that's it. You're off the team. For the week, you can't play.
Good. Look at this.
You're going to lay down the law? They say it's on the floor? Send her to the Winter Hill. Get her out of Prospect Hill. Somerville Public Schools, Kevin.
I'm a product of Somerville Public Schools. I turned out okay.
Well, up until 8th grade you were.
True. But that's what we're talking about for Kenzie.
I know.
Elementary school.
Yeah. Well, you don't want to make sure she just doesn't go to East Somerville. Then she'll have to deal with Tim Cronin. You don't want that.
Wow, that was the Reggie Miller, James Harden type of...
He gets 3 free throws for that, Kevin. Marcos, so far, no points. 1.7 left to go. So if you're David White, you say hands up. See him right there at the half court, he's saying hands up.
Yep.
You know, you give up three to one off the top of the backboard, okay? And now you're going to give up 3 free throws to Marcos to extend your lead back to where it was at the end of the quarter. It's 6 now. Nope.
Short.
Too wide, Kevin, his stance. Gotta slight his stance a little. And stop rolling down his shorts.
Get more leg action going. Bend those knees. There you go.
Sub is in. Muhammad is back. It's now a 7-point game with 1.7 left to go. Can these guys hit a half-court shot, or will they throw a pass for a 3 in the corner? I would throw a pass to number 3 in front of David White. They can run the baseline. Foul. Jake. Off the shot clock.
Oh,
That shot clock already wasn't working one game.
But at least they're not in the bonus, so.
Sam questioning the deal.
Well, no, I mean, there's still gonna be time left on the clock for the third quarter, if there was a foul.
Here's the question, Kevin. The foul definitely occurred. I would not send
I know.
the
Like,
players
what
back.
are they doing?
Why are they going back? The foul definitely occurred before the clock ended.
So this is just laziness right now.
Yeah, that didn't occur at the buzzer.
Right. So what is going on? Like, and they're not in the bonus, so they just don't care.
Mike, was that a foul? Was there any time on the clock? Was that the
When
buzzer?
there was a foul?
Yeah, at the
Yes,
foul.
there was.
Yeah, okay.
When time expires.
Okay.
Unless you want us to go to your monitor
So
and
what-
figure out where the ball was. When
If you want to, we can roll it back for
No,
you.
I know.
Who fouls on Jake? Jake
Fouls
foul.
on Jake. Thank you. I mean, it's academic. I mean, they're not in the bonus.
No, it was a foul out of
Yeah.
bounds. I first thought it could have been called a shooting foul.
No, not even close.
He did attempt the shot. What's Joe wandering around over there for? Is he lost? Look down there in the baseline. Joe was over there. Just kind of walking around in circles. Oh. Kip is questioning whether or not it's their ball or not. Possession arrow is pointing Somerville's way. 7-point game as we start the fourth. Change that number there, Katsuba.
Oh,
Meyer with the crossover. Sam gets nailed.
Sam gets hacked, no foul, but he puts it in for 2. That's the way to start off the quarter, Jeff.
20 points for Sam.
So it is the fourth quarter, right?
Yeah. Well,
okay.
she's the first time she's ever done the scoreboard. She's a little.
Oh, you gotta get up on him, Marcos. Second he picks up the ball, just get in his face.
Wholesale substitutions coming in for David White. For 3.
Brick. Oh, Sam can't get the rebound. Nice save by Marcos. Jakari finds Barrett. Oh! Yeah! No!
Traveling violation is called by Mike. Turnover, Meyer.
Oh, we gotta see that. I gotta see that replay. What's up with this small monitor? Oh, here we go. Here we go. Puts the ball on the ground. 1.
Yes. There's a yes.
I've seen more steps not
This
called.
is an AAU basketball game.
That was a nice spin.
You know, Tyler can cry about all he wants behind me, but it's a travel Tyler. Nice pass in the paint.
So I was just talking to Tyler at halftime.
Yeah, how's he doing?
He's enjoying it.
Oh,
Says it's a lot of school. A lot of school. That's
Well,
what
you know, he
said.
should be here, but, you know, he can go wherever he wants. Every time I see him, I just shake my head at him. For 3.
Marcos from way downtown. Oh,
Muhammad. That's Shikari. Offensive foul. Ooh, blocking foul.
no, that was definitely a blocking
David
foul.
White's not happy now. He's just having so much trouble with these officials.
He's not yelling at the officials. He's yelling at his players.
You sure?
Yeah. I don't think
Change
he's.
that quarter there, Katsuba. Marcos went 2 for 3 in the last section of the game.
Marcos knocks the first down.
Sam is just bidding for that MVP All-Star team, definitely. Even after this performance, Kevin, even if they lose, he'll be on the All-Star team of this tournament. Sam circles around.
Lost his second.
44-35 is our score. Increasing that lead back to where it should be.
Need to stop right here.
You're gonna close the middle,
Yeah.
foul, Sam.
Sam saying he just had his hands straight up. But he had his hands up and he bent over.
Well, he
So they
definitely
get
pushed.
called every single time, Jeff. 6:15 remaining in the game.
Mr. O'Donnell will tell her to change the quarter. You don't get much by that guy. Huh.
Eight-point lead.
So next time out, I will tell you how the MIA finally listened to me.
I've been waiting for that.
Yeah. You'll know as soon as I read it. You're gonna say, "How do they know that?"
And why did it take them so long?
Oh,
don't-
Jakari's in trouble.
Don't pick up your dribble, guys.
We got the guy doing the scorebook for Kip that jumps up every time something happens, so he needs to keep control.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's now time for the last 50-50 drawing of the evening.
Once this
It's
guy
a
stops
red
reading his
ticket,
number, I'll read it to you.
534783. Again,
This is part of the tournament format, which Mike much more is a major part of when they do the
Pick up
pairings.
your winnings.
For the tournament, late submissions, Kevin. A $300 per incident payment is required. Required schedule commitment late or with incomplete information. Late submissions of tournament entry, incorrect final regular season record. So if you do any of those, it's a $300 fine. Something I've been saying for years. So if you submit your schedule
Yep.
and it's incorrect of the record, if it's late for tournament entry or the commitment is late, which has to be in by usually January 15th around there, and it's incomplete.
Okay.
$300 per incident payment. I've been saying that for years. Find them and people will get their stuff in on time. If you don't, then you can't be in. So they finally listened to me.
That's the first time I ever heard you even bring that up. So
I've said that for years, that they should find them. Shows how much you listen to me, buddy. I know you usually tune me out.
Marcos bringing it in from way down break.
At the buzzer.
Play it. Kicks
Sam
it out
gets
to
some-
Marcos.
Sam just reached right over him.
Marcos with the fall away. He can't finish. Another rebound by Sam. He gets hacked. He's gonna go to the line to shoot two.
Sam is currently 2 for 4 from the line. Sam has 10 boards. Sam is going to the line. Foul will be on number 2. That's his 4th?
That can't be his fourth.
No, that's not possible. Well, it would help if we had a PA announcer. George Wood is sitting home doing nothing.
Do you really think he would want to do this?
Oh, to get out of the house? Definitely.
Oh, he is retired, right?
Yeah, he retired.
Maybe.
And telling defensive stance. Jump shot, top of the key. Hey, McEwen's got 2 points, but he's even got more rebounds. He's got 4 boards.
Nice. He's got to work on his shot because none of them have been following this game. Oh,
Jelani.
big move by Jelani.
8 points for Jelani as they increase that lead back up to 9. 4:45 left to go, Kevin.
Oh,
I would say Jelani. Brendan
Careless foul
McCarthy
there.
calls it on Jelani, right? Yep, 2-1. Jelani has 2.
Kip
Mama
hasn't,
never came back in, right?
Kip has it within 9 now.
Oh, yeah. Doesn't use much of his bench except for those 2 players. Ball is baseline. 4:45. Watch out for that 3. They're going to be patient, Kevin.
Yeah.
They only have 1 timeout left. They want to face MC in this championship game.
Good D. Oh, Jelani, little range up, can't finish. Oh, but no box it out.
Basket counts.
Now
and a
where
foul.
was the foul on
I
that?
didn't see that.
I
It was
didn't
on
see the foul.
Jelani. Offensive board. 7 rebounds now for Wallace Reed. Coming into the game is number 1, Roberts. He's coming in for 23. Vincent usually stays in for defensive purposes to guard Sam. The MIA also has this rule for tournament play. A host school must send reports regarding ejected students or coaches to the tournament director.
Why do that?
So they don't let you back in.
Like I say, shouldn't they already know who that is?
Solicitation of funds is not permitted at tournament sites.
Does that include a 50-50 raffle?
It should, because it, you know, they're supposed to make a sequel to that, Number 1 has 3 fouls. I don't know how that's possible either. 1-on-1 situation for Jelani. Oh, did I hit the rim?
Jeez. No. Definitely a shooting violation.
Well, it's out of bounds.
No, they definitely called a shooting violation, though.
Baseline out of bounds. Coach Antelli pondering something there with O'Donnell. Joao was on the bench too there, next to Ian Comack.
So both teams are in the bonus now.
Definitely. Jakari with the board. That's 4 boards for Jakari.
Nice little hesitation by Jakari. Cross it over, finds Jimmy. He's looking to dump it down, didn't have anything. Marcos.
Great look.
There you go.
That's the nail in the coffin, Kevin. That ends the game.
Oh, nice move, baseline. From way downtown, that's gonna be huge. Nope. Big board by Marcos. Take your time now. Highlanders up by 10 points. Marcos goes to the lane with the lefty for 2.
Marcos for 2. First Marcos' first field goal of the game. Well under his average.
Great D by Marcos.
First round of this game, Arlington used the game against Malden Catholic as an exclusion game. Just if you're scoring at home. We won't have that topic of discussion. But everybody knows my feelings on that.
What are your feelings?
Points shouldn't count if you're not counting it.
Stop telegraphing the passes, guys.
Running Salem. That would have sealed the win, Kevin.
That definitely would have.
So there's still life right now for Kip. What a pass! Oh, turnover. Wallace with the turnover.
Good. Take your time now. Just under 2 minutes and 30 seconds to go. Highlanders have this well in hand. 51-39 Highlanders. Oh, there you go. Nice.
Jakari now with 4 points.
What is Kip taking their time for?
Oh, they've kind of cashed it in too, Kevin. On to the championship game is Mark Antonelli for 3 out of 4 years. Coach Antonelli telling McEwen to take your time. He fires the ball almost out of bounds. Here comes Ricky into the game. Here comes Jake. 1:31 to go. A couple of banners down. Kevin getting updated.
Are they now?
Tyler, it's too cool to stay for the end of the game.
Stop it.
Stay for the end of the game, Tyler. Where you going?
They're all out. No, nice pass. That's great. Oh, Sam. Can't say
Rebound
anything. Sam's
number
been the
3.
player of the game.
Oh, definitely. Still no question. Could be the MVP of the tournament. Following Jake.
How many points did you say you had in the tournament? so
Sam? He has 22. He has 22 and 10. Was that?
far? Wait, I don't see it anywhere.
Oh, that's not there. What do you? Oh, for the MVP? MVP. I don't know who the MVP was last. Probably it's the guy from Franklin. He's a sophomore last year. No, actually, he was a junior. We don't have any records like that for this
No.
tournament. Oh, go to the Merrimack Valley tournament. They got records all the way back to the 60s. Who had the
That's
most
your type of
points?
place, huh?
It's now known as the Commonwealth Motors Classic because they try to sponsor it with Charlie DeHare.
Knocks down the second. 12-point lead. Highlanders up by 12. With 1 minute and 9 seconds to go with a foul right now in the backcourt.
There's Bella. She's leaving too. Going to the line will be Jakari. 1-on-1 situation.
Trying to fall short. Oh, Merida almost had that. Quick outlet.
They're still chugging, Kevin.
Oh, big board by Sam.
I would say that's it now.
Yep, that's academic now.
12 rebounds there total for Sam. Foul. Oh, Shikari almost stepped out of bounds.
They're gonna call a foul.
Should be a foul on Ricky, number 15. His first. Shikari going back to the line. Try for a double bonus. So this will even out their record to 2-2. Mark's father has seen enough.
And there we go.
The girls have the consolation game tomorrow at 1 o'clock against Charlestown. Should be their first win. Coach Antelli talking to the bench here, pumping them up for the end of the game, giving them credit on what they
They're gonna call a
accomplished.
lane violation.
Yep.
The carnage, I mean, they saw it last night in the NBA. It's like, oh, it's okay to call that now?
Yeah.
God forbid. Wait
exactly.
till they
God
call it
forbid.
travel in the NBA.
You know?
All these referees down in the high school level are going to be beside themselves.
Well, what's that behind us? What, are they playing a video game? Kenzie in the video games?
No,
Did you get her a new phone?
no. She did ask me for a phone. I was like, are you crazy?
Yeah, you can give her mine. Jake with the board.
You got Jimmy. Oh,
They're still fouling. Marco's going to the line.
yeah.
Oh, a little early for the camera guys.
Nah, I would do it too. Crowd.
Marco's going to the line.
Trying to get the camera over here. Good call, Linda.
Oh, there goes the phone on the ground. That's done.
I can't finish
Tomorrow
that.
all morning, free throw practice there, Antonelli. Marcos finishes it off. Should be the end right now, Kevin.
Is this the end?
For
Way
three.
downtown. Nope.
Jake gets the final rebound.
No fouls, no fouls, no fouls. And that is the final score. And, yep. And the final score, Highlanders 55, Kip 41. Great game from start to finish. Well, I shouldn't say from start to finish, Jeff, but definitely in the first half, Sam came out blazing with Marcos playing very, very well. They played with a lot of intensity in the first half. Third quarter was a totally different story. I don't know what spark Coach White got into Kip, but got the score all the way down to 7 points at one point. But then the Highlanders just turned around, put it back on, and coming out with a final victory of 55-41. Great game. My player of the game for me was Sam. I think he twisted his ankle at some point or strained his calf. It just kind of slowed him down a little, but it didn't take him out of the game. So he did very well. Marcos was great controlling the ball, bringing the ball up the court. And there you have it. So what do you got for stats for us, Jeff?
For Kip, we have 2 points for Vincent. He was number 23, but defensively he did an incredible job. 9 points for Andrew, number 10. 11 points for number 3, Winfred Sanchez. And leading the way, Wallace Reed was 17 for them. They ended up with 41 points total, 10 for 12 from the free throw line. So give them a lot of credit for that. It's their loss. We'd have to check to see if that is an exclusion game for them or not, but I think they are counting it.
Yeah.
So it is definitely one loss. 10 for 12 from the free throw line. First Somerville even out their record at 2-2. 2 points for Jimmy. Defensively great. Owen Thompson came in, Kevin, in the second quarter. Just great effort for Owen Thompson.
Really great effort.
5 points for Jakari, who got into early foul trouble, so you got to give him credit for staying there. Early foul trouble, Muhammad never got on track. 7 points for Marcos. Marcos defensively had to take over, was the point guard for the entire game, so give him credit for that. 11 points for Jelani Hale, and leading the way, 22 points for Sam, 22-12, for a total of 55 points for Somerville. They even their record at 2-2. They advanced to the championship game, rematch with Malden Catholic, and also they were 9 for 19 from the free throw line. So that means Somerville has played Malden Catholic 3 out of the 4 years in the championship game in 2016-17 and in the consolation game last year. So both teams have regrouped to get themselves back in the championship game, and we'll see what happens there on the 28th of December, Kevin.
Right. And that's going to be tomorrow night. Yep.
7 o'clock.
7 o'clock tomorrow night.
On December 28th.
It's actually Rodney Scott's birthday. My brother, who was part of the youth department.
Is he 40 now?
Yes, he is 40. Yes.
I haven't seen him in.
I'm how old? I'm 44.
Yeah, we're 44.
So he might be turning 41. Yeah. But yeah. So anyways, Highlanders come out with a victory, 55-40.
You ask him, say, when's the last time you saw Jeff? He's just going to laugh.
Really?
The joke was on me that he, oh yeah.
Well, I would love to hear this.
Yeah.
I'll ask him. Anyways, for Jeff Argenziano, I am Kevin Scott. Have a good night.